A resident of Uganda, Rampara, who completed his senior 4 and joined the business after seeing his friends earn a living from it. Mr. Abdul Karim Mwasi, 35, the chairperson of Rubiri Bricklayers Association, a resident of Rubiri Cell in Mbara City, has been in the trade for more than 12 years. He says he has managed to look after his family and also bought properties, including plots of lands, from the business. He says this business requires a little money for a startup, and it is done not ask for academic documents. One spends Uganda shillings 130 per brick from the first stage of to the last stage of production, but they sell it at Uganda shillings 250, which is profitable. Despite employing several people, the business has caused adverse effects on the environment since it involves cutting trees for firewood and encroaching on wetlands and swamps. The city clerk, Mr. Asi Abereva, said they are yet to give out licenses to people to carry out the project. The Western Region National Environment Management Authority NEMA focal person, Mr. Jeukonias Musingwire, says they have been sensitizing brick makers on the benefits of conserving the environment. He adds that they have set guidelines to ensure those who carry out bricklaying for the rules. Dza Asimwe for Gntv at 12.
Thank you so much, Desire, for that report. Away from that, yesterday leaders of the UPDF concerning the UPDF, the pension of the UPDF veterans, started the process of scrutinizing those that are supposed to get the money after there has been claims from the veterans that their money is mismanaged and embezzled, even that for the widows and orphans. Veterans are urged to pick their pension by themselves to satisfy that they are the ones, and investigations have started so that the issues of the 665 veterans in Ankole region with the 281 from Bara can be addressed. Our reporter has more on that.
Yesterday, leaders of the UPDF concerning the pension of the UPDF veterans started the process of scrutinizing those that are supposed to get the money after there has been claims from the veterans that their money has been mismanaged and embezzled, even that for the widows and orphans.
Katanu kukwezi kwa kabiri kureba roro yito abantu bariho kwija kubaronda physically ishonga nyingi cyo kubaza ko kuba wahumire ushima kubona ushashurwa pension mpaka imyaka 15 yekwireho kandi waba waferiro myaka ejo kumetano yayawireho cyonje maisa no butacishurwa twaza kushashura umuntu azirishi ufire ningo muzumu so ondizo jo kushanga ushanga na esenge muyafojinjire papura bitari bye ubwo ntikata mu Rwanda ondizo shanga atura nabiha ufakaze ningefuzi kumukora telefone papura bya shwimu sinyatura na Rwanda funa sente atakwenda kugera ki kuzimereza ko bimwe n'abantu abo bari kushanga tu bakuteganisa ata umuntu atakushashurwa entitled to pension and gratuity umuntu uri kuba yaryo mahe atorokire ninga babingeremo ogwe entitled.
Veterans are urged to pick their pensions by themselves to certify that they are the ones entitled to get the pension, and investigations have started so that the issues of 665 veterans in Ankole region with 281 from Barara can be addressed.
Batshuburira icyari sinishongeyo bagira ngo ushanga umuntu endanga munfiye erhamazina agatakushana nagari certificate so na ejo ni shongo ushanga fayire batakikonsidaringa kugira ngo sente za account icyo twakireba kandi twashanga abantu babingi abakoze n'isho ejo ya kabiri yabereye kugira ngo efakazi ngashifuze zukotera sente zo mufu nushanga bine kwakansa umunaka no family ushanga family members batishirizana nacyo kirite sente batike component kuri mu headquarters nazishirite sente zitagira ki zitashashurwa so batukambira bingi so kutwahiza kutunga twaitegereza ngo chebe ku bantu garaka hansi veterans bitu ntubashomesa ntuboreka twashimye kuba bakora ibintu abo kuba tabiriho communication mungi ahari bakamabita bahiguru na nitwe leaders ba veteran hansi konka hati wareba ngo insho y'ijyogu otwajimanya ngo ibiroho anhatu tukizana ngo habeho communication ya veteran leaders na bakamabita ba ministry kurengo twamanturimba twa information tukizeza abantu bitu kahi ahansi.
According to RDC, Mbara District Imekatera, veterans should indulge themselves in government projects so that they can improve their standards of living.
Mushongeze mwe ezira ningambira veterans anuya animbagambira ngo wamara kukumara mahe nubo waba civilian ntabwo icyo shibiri kwano yetoba mu program za government zindi ukwenda ngo bingo boro wabo kimyoga kapashi formation moto ka women entrepreneurship kayosera y'urugo wabo cyugi munyeto ntabwo icyo ibyo rero byongerere sente za pension ezo gutunga ikindi ntakira kubuza mu gushanga abantu cyo kubanza cyabyo n'umuserukare kwa kumara kuzo mu mahe ayuza form agakateka batukunda batakiruho oguwe mu rubuza ibintu bikumkwata ngo bakweta next of kin murabuza nanka ibikumkwata so kwa kumuntu kwa kumara kufa iyo form abamagene biza bagishoma ahakufa bagira ngo akatugambira ngo ayina bakazi bati ayina abana bati kandi obumurubuza no administrator umurimo gwe no guha kikumanyisa ngo kube bakora bizemu ngo nibo rihaye sente nibo rebere bintu ngo ibintu byabe byawo no ibintu byo no bihayo esento zigabira abantu bona abo wayorekera umufomu wabe no yenda kutunga leta za administration harabeho owihaye sente akabara kuzirya wenka icyo nkibanki mayisa ngo tukuzagaruka wamahe kibankize wa RDC ninga koti tukangavure umuntu wihireye sente zitwatunga ubujuruzi akabara kuzisaba bagenza konke kindi kizuba kinareba mu rumbarara ama veterans babiri batine associations kumana buri umwe ina ka association yake buri umwe ina ka association yake tubakumanyana so twajya ngo kuza organizing ubwo twoyandisa reserve commanders bamahaba yamba tumanyene bangahe organizing abantu.
So far, 11,000 veterans have already received their pensions, while 14,000 veterans haven't received theirs. Flavia Chomujisha for Gntv News at 12.
Thank you so much for that report. Away from that, the Electoral Commission has scheduled February 23rd for the by-elections to replace the deceased Tere County Member of Parliament Patrick Okabe. According to the schedule, candidates will be nominated between the 9th and the 10th of February, and consequently campaigns will commence from the 13th to the 21st of February. Our reporter has more on that.
The Electoral Commission has released the program for conducting the by-election of Member of Parliament for Serere County Constituency, Serere District. The by-election program will commence with an update of the National Voters Register from Friday tomorrow 6th to Tuesday 10th January 2023 at update stations in each of the 38 parishes and wards in Serere County. According to the program released by the Commission Chairman Justice Simon Byabakama, yesterday, the Commission has appointed Tuesday, 10th January 2023 as the cut-off date for applying for registration as a voter and for transfer of voting location in the county. The registration and transfer of voters from one polling station to another within Serere County will not take place after Tuesday, 10th January 2023. The display of voters register will be conducted for a period of 10 days, that is from Monday 23rd January to Wednesday 1st February 2023 at all 138 polling stations in Serere district. The display of parish tribunal recommendations for detention, for deletion from or conclusion on the register will be conducted for 6 days, that is from Wednesday 1st to Monday 6th 2023 at the respective parish or ward headquarters. The nomination of candidates will be conducted on Thursday 9th and Friday 10th February 2023 at the offices of the district returning officer Serere. Nominated candidates will conduct campaign meetings for 9 days, that is from Monday 13th till Tuesday 21st February 2022. Polling and tallying of results for by-election of Member of Parliament will be conducted on Thursday, 23rd February 2023. The parliamentary seat for Serere County fell vacant following the death of the former Member of Parliament, the late Honorable Patrick Okabe, in a motor accident on 19th December 2022 along Iganga-Mbare Highway. Za Asemweka Jesse for Gntv Atov.
Thank you so much, Desire, for that story. Away from that, the Ministry of Education officials have said that the Uganda National Examination Board will partially grade the current senior 3 students using marks attained through a continuous assessment when they sit for the Uganda Certificate of Education exams next year. Our reporter has more on that. Thank you so much for that story. The Kampala City Lord Mayor, Mr. Erias Lukwago, is up in arms over the land transactions in which the government has earmarked more than $100 million to purchase 10 acres of land in Kisenyi to residential street vendors. He said Kampala Capital City Authority passed a resolution earlier to construct at least 2 markets in each of the 5 divisions, which was shunned due to lack of funds. Let's take a look.
Kampala Road Mayor Erias Lukwago has asked the leaders of opposition in Parliament and the Inspector General of Government to investigate what he described as obscenely inflated costs of civil works in Kampala. Lukwago said the cost of constructing 1 kilometer of a road in the city has risen to over shillings 14 billion, a suspiciously high figure that requires an in-depth investigation. He says they scrutinized records regarding the civil works under the Kampala Institution and Infrastructure Development Project, with damning revelations that a unit cost for the construction of those roads was fixed at approximately 10 billion Uganda shillings per kilometer. Lukwago gave the example of the 7.71 kilometer Rukuli Road in Machindi, which cost Uganda shillings 70.5 billion. The mayor said Kurumambiro Ring, Najera Link, Nakawa Ntinda Road in Nakawa and Acacia Avenue, all totaling to 9.77 kilometers, cost Uganda shillings 90.4 billion, while Kabusu Bunamwaya Reza in Rubaga Reza, which is 8.06 kilometers, cost Uganda shillings 93.7 billion Uganda shillings.
Rukuli Nanganda Road in Machindi, it is 7.71 kilometers. It cost Uganda shillings 70.5 billion. roughly each kilometer costing 10 billion. Kulambiro Ring Road, Najera Link, that is Nakawa Road, Nakawa Division, and Acacia Avenue, all totaling to 9.7 kilometers. The entire road network is 9.7 kilometers, costing 90.4 billion Uganda shillings, meaning each kilometer costing 10 billion Uganda shillings. Kabushubu Namwaya Rweza in Rubaga, it is 8 kilometers. It cost 93 billion Uganda shillings. That is over 10 billion shillings per kilometer. You can see how now we are losing a lot of money in inflated units, inflated costs.
Lukwago said this matter was raised with ADB and IGG, which inevitably caused a delay in the commencement of the civil works, thereby aggravating the appearing state of our road. Of the cartel were smiling on the way to the bank. KCCA Deputy Executive Director Engineer David Yimbazi told our reporters yesterday night that urban roads are more expensive than national roads because of lighting, covered drains, walkways, cycle lane, relocation of utilities and heavy traffic road. However, Rukwago said the authority executive and council have severely in its sitting made resolutions and pronouncements on the wide range of issues concerning governance and administration of the city which have been ignored. Uganda last year got a loan worth US$ 288 million from the African Development Bank and African Development Fund to enhance transport efficiency by reducing traffic congestion through upgrade and expansion of the road network and improving air quality in the city. The loan will also cater for the implementation of scheduled eco-bus transit services, broadening travel choices for non-vehicular movements within Kampala by expanding networks of walkways and cycling tracks. The entire road network in Kampala is 2,100 km, of which only 616 km is paved. The mayor said KCCA last year received a parity of Uganda shillings 26.5 billion, which was not remitted on time, to the extent that fuel suppliers were constrained to cut off all supplies since September 2022 for want payment of arrears totaling Uganda shillings 2.6 billion. Lukwago said the better part of the road network in Kampala is in deplorable state and rotten to the hilt. Za Asimwe for GNTV at 12.
Thank you so much, Za Asimwe, for that story. Well, for now, let's take a short break and we are coming back with more stories.